The most intimate thing that you can ever do with somebody is have sex with them. And our society has completely... Okay, I'm going to go on a tangent here, so just bear with me. As somebody who participated in hookup culture a fair amount when I lived in Miami, I was completely ignorant. I wasn't aware of what happened, what the consequences were. And no one really is aware of the consequences until they do it enough times, and then they realize that they can't attach themselves to anybody. They're completely emotionally avoidant. They lack empathy. They have commitment issues, and they have temptation. They have desires that will never be able to be fulfilled because of what society has done to it. So if you're someone who hates hookup culture and you're someone who maybe struggles with it and struggles with the temptation, here's what's helped me tremendously, because it was honestly really hard for me to basically calm down my brain, because what it releases it is a drug. And it's crazy that your brain is literally capable of releasing drugs, because that's basically what's happening is your brain is releasing chemicals when you do that are so potent. It's basically like, shooting something into your body every time you do it, and your brain begins to crave it and crave it and crave it, even if you don't know the person. Soul ties are a very real thing. It's going to be so much harder to just move on from somebody or forget somebody. And there's also been studies about you literally save their DNA. So it's pretty insane. But basically what's helped me with not doing that anymore is Jesus, bro. And maybe that's not the answer you were looking for because you're not religious or you're not spiritual, but I can't explain it. If it didn't help me, I wouldn't be telling you it's what helped me, bro. I used to be a spiritual person, and I wasn't religious at all. I just said there was a God. I didn't know what it was. I referred to God as the universe, but then I got closer to Jesus, and the desire just went away. And it's crazy because I'm a man, I am a man. I have testosterone. I have the desire to do these things. I'm like I turn into like an animal sometimes, and I still can ground myself and get rid of the fleshly desire through Jesus. And Jesus takes it from me, and it's again, sexual sin is the one sin that Jesus says to just flee from, rather than to just try to fight it. You literally just flee. You run away from it and you give it to him. You give him your battles. Your battles are not your battles, but they're his. And I think that the enemy has put hookup culture in front of our eyeballs since we were children to demoralize society. Once again, it's I made a video the other day about lust and how you have to control your lust. And I think that it's all one big puzzle that's designed to corrupt the minds of the youth and to corrupt the minds of individuals so that we stop having families, we stop reproducing, and we stop having real love in a family unit. Because once you destroy the family unit from the inside out, again, who's going to revolt? There's no real connection between people for them to formalize a revolution. And that's honestly their biggest fear, is because they know everything's so corrupt. They know that there's way more of us than there is them, and everything ties into it. And I'm not saying that we should revolt at all. It's not what I'm implying, but I'm saying that we lack community. We lack connection. And the reason for it is because we all look at each other as objects of pleasure rather than human beings that can provide a serious, deep connection to one another and understand one another. And there's inexplicable things that come with being able to just have community and talk with somebody and understand somebody. And it's inexplicable, and all of these problems can get solved through Jesus. He talked about them thousands of years ago, as far before any of the modern corruption was in society, and here we are, still relevant thousands of years later. That's how I know Jesus is real, because the things that he talked about thousands of years ago still are relevant to this day, bro. So seek Jesus, and you're gonna fall to lust. It's gonna happen. It's the fucking wisest man in the, sorry for cussing, the wisest man in the Bible fell to lust. It happens. You need to be forgiving of yourself and understanding of yourself, because it's one big psyop. The system was designed for you to fall. But the fact that you're even becoming aware is the most important part. That's one step closer. The fact that you watched this whole video, kudos to you, bro. you're going to heaven probably. You got this. I love you.